5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? OB Jim down here at the Bog, located in the Costa de Barlow in wonderful South Mississippi. Been kind of rainy, off and on rainy here last day or two, but that's good. The weather's changing. We probably gonna get some 60s, maybe some low 50s here in the next couple of days, and that's a blessing, considering how the 95s and 97s we've been having. So don't have no problem with that. Anyway, today was not I'm very I guess analytical, or I want everything to be planned, and I think that's one of the reasons that me and brother Rex Wiseman get along so much, because we try to make a plan, and we try to stick to it, and we try to do what we got to do. And that's a good thing in my world. Now, I'm not necessarily saying it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but I like to have a plan, and I try to stick to it, and so that's how I go. And today was totally messed up. Y'all, yeah, I mean, y'all already know I'm a cancer survivor, and I had an appointment today with an oncologist. Now, first of all, there's nothing wrong. There's no signs of any problem whatsoever, other than my general practitioner was going through my chart when I did my wellness check here recently, and she said, "It says here that you had a colonoscopy," and I said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, I get those pretty regular. She said, "Well, you hadn't had one since 2017," and I was like, "Wow, I had no idea." So that's a minute. That's for a cancer, somebody that's had cancer. That's a long time. So we got to get that taken care of. But I had so my GP made me an appointment through the healthcare system that I'm in, and I had to go down there to take care of that. And the doc, I was all ready, man. Had on with fresh, I was to the T, man. I was pimping. Had on my pressed pair of jeans and a brand new work shirt, and I was looking good. Pocket knife, decked out, Anyway, so I was ready to go, and the phone rang. I was about 20 minutes from leaving. Phone rings, and the doctor canceled. So there I am with a whole plan, a day all planned. I was going to leave there and go over and visit my daughter over in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Anyway, none of that worked out, so my day's shot there. So I'm sitting there thinking about what I'm going to do, and the phone rings. Well, it was Brother Rex Wiseman, and me and him talked for an hour, making plans for our the final tour, that I call it. We got the first one is going to be the knife show here in Wiggins, the Deep South Knife Club show that me and Brother Rex did. That's going to be the kickoff to our final tour. Then about 2 weeks later, a little more, 2 weeks later, we're going to be at the Bottle Show, is what it's called. It's an antique show. They call it the barn sale. A guy opens up his barn and sells everything that he has, or it's for sale. And then everybody in the community up here in Hattiesburg, close to Purvis, you know anything about South Mississippi, and everybody empties their barn and brings it to this location. And it's a big winding loop that goes up the hill, goes by this guy's house and comes by his barn, and then the loop comes back down the hill. And there's vendors set up all the way around that loop. A lot of them, 30, 40, 50 vendors out there, depending on what the weather and how it's going on. Anyway, so that's the next thing we're going to do. And then 3 weeks after that, is Ellaville, and y'all, the knife doctor, y'all, I got I'm at a loss for words on what to tell y'all about the knife doctor. It's so new to me, I can't even explain it to y'all. But it's man, there ain't a better. I'm going. I do some shout outs, and I'm going to shout out somebody today. But I'm going to do one. The last one I'll probably do will be about the knife doctor. So anyway, I really can't talk about it right now, but I will. But anyway, I talked with Brother Rex for over an hour, or about an hour, and me and him were going to have a pre-Wicked show meet up on the 1st, and we talked about that. And so I just want everybody to know everything's going on all right. Okay. Hold on, man. I got something coming in on the phone. Let me pause. Well, all right, guys. I can't say enough about this community. What's going on in my world? That was I guess I can share this. Maybe I shouldn't. Anyway, how about this? Somebody in the community just sent me a audio clip wanting to know why I've been radio silent and why I hadn't done anything today, and all that. So I'm not gonna mention his name. Y'all, every one of y'all know him. Y'all, he's one of my boys, but he sent me a clip. So I guess this video is gonna be the answer to his question that he had going on. But everything is fine, man. I'm happier than a gopher in soft dirt with two tails. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. Now I got this Rough Rider box that come in from Tobias Gibson up there. Knife Chats with Tobias. I have this Rough Rider box, and I've got. I've done a little work with one of the knives. One of them I have. It's not something. It's not no big deal. The box came in to me from Brother Michael over at Rasmussen's Castle. Y'all, if y'all are not watching this cat, man, you are missing the boat. You are missing the boat. Trust me. Anyway, but I got that on my plate. I've been cleaning. I got all kind of knives in that I've been. We're gonna have an epic, to me, an epic Friday. I've got several little knives in that arena that we're gonna talk about. Well, I'll share one of this. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all the box. I ain't gonna show you the knife, but there's the box. Y'all see that? Look at that. It says Smoky Mountain Knife Work, Old Smoky Folding Hunter. There's your part number. Check that part number out. OS1. Now I can't find anything about this knife. There's the other end of the box. Now there's other knives on eBay only that I can find. I haven't done. I put my goggles on, but goggles every time you put Old Smoky in there, you get barbecue grill, so. But had it upside down, old Big Jim. Anyway, I'll share this for y'all tomorrow, along with another one, another smoker. This is beautiful. I'm talking about beautiful. Also, we share this with you. I got, I'm buying inventory to sell at this knife show. Look at this right here. Y'all see what that says? Robert Kloss. Okay. And I got 3 of these. It is a sidebuster type knife, and this is kind of a medium. Regular sidebuster's 3 and 3/8, 3 and 5/8. This is almost 4 inches, and it's a coal miner. All right. And right there on the tank stamp it says Robert Claus. This is made in Italy. Kind of a strange design. See, it doesn't have a back spring. You know, Queen did that with some of their, they had a Barlow, maybe another knife or two that had internal back spring. I mean, you can see the back spring in there, but it's just not. It's encased in the thing. But these are brand new, kind of stiff. Let me get that in there again. Now, I had one of these before, but it wasn't near. You know, these brand are new right here. Anyway, sharp. You know, I mean, it's got a factory edge. I mean, that, you know, OB Jim ain't gonna leave no factory edge on nothing. Anyway, got 2 or 3. That's an interesting knife. I guess some of y'all may be saying, wonder what old Big Jim's toting. Well, you got over here. I ain't been able to get this one out of my pocket. Now, I felt a little pressure about buying this one. One of these groups I'm in, they kept saying, yeah, we're going to have a chat knife. This is the group chat knife. But let me tell you what, I can't get it out of my pocket. Bear & Son Sheepfoot, she's tearing up right there. I made some egg salad with it last night. Night before that, I made some, I think I cut up some potatoes. But just a beautiful knife. Good half stock, good retention in the half stock. Good clothes. Just a beautiful knife, man. That's the 4-inch Bear & Son green Delrin plastic synthetic 4th generation carbon steel. Just, I mean, can't beat it. I think they're, I think I paid $39 for that at Red Hill Cutlery. Let's see what we got over here. Well, we'll go with this one first. I might take it off my belt. All right, Scout carry. A Zulu 2. Pretty good looking knife, isn't it? It's a clone. Unless they move the manufacturing process to, I think this one came from Indonesia, but I can't really remember because I've had it for a minute. Y'all see me? I'm looking at it. It's a clone, but you know what? That ain't what I want. I want something I can cut. How about the old Puppy Dog Chose number 5? I don't care where it came from. It's sharp. I got it sharp. It stays sharp. It was pretty sharp when it got here. So, you know, the reason I buy these clones and the reason I tote these clones is to let y'all know that they're out there. It's not a Zulu. It's not an Essie. It's a clone. I paid $37 for it, I believe. But you know what? Good knife. It don't know where it came from. cheap plastic sheath, functional, works. But over here in the other pocket now, if you know, you know. I'll see what that. I'll see that emblem on there. The old anvil. Buck, USA made, 112 Slim Ranger. Yo, I've got to, y'all hold on. All right, sorry about that. I need a piece of paper, so I went and got one. Or I had one close by. I just couldn't get to it, but I didn't want to do that on camera. But anyway, Buck 112. I can tell you right now that there's very few. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because this knife, the 112, and this knife right here, the 422, which I got this knife, the blade was toast. I sent it off and got it rebladed at Buck out there in Idaho. Okay, it has the same blade as this knife, except this knife has a thumb stud. I had to put one on this one. That's okay. But I want y'all to compare the blade and the grind. Okay? I'm going to go out on a limb right now and tell you that as far as knife makers in America right now, there are two. And I have to put Buck ahead of Bear and Son, but only by a bump on the time meter, because they're right now I'm at a point where I can't say which one of them is the best. I just don't know. Or actually, I'm not qualified to tell y'all. Well, you know it happened. I get over here and make a fool of myself. But this little knife right here, well, might need to strop that one a little bit. But anyway, still not coming out of my pocket. Anyway, that's what I'm told. I got a Bear and Son Barlow, I got an Isuzu clone, and I got the Buck 112 Ranger in Orange. Okay, I don't really know what else to tell y'all guys, except that I wanted to get on here and do something for y'all. I want everybody to know that I'm doing well. I'm happy. And today is a wonderful day in America. I think our economy is making some changes. The political outlook, I hope, is getting better. And it costs the life of a great man to get things turned around. Everybody should be looking to the Lord for guidance right now. The thing that gets me about the murder of Charlie Kirk is that it unleashed millions of Charlie Kirks. Okay, everybody now knows that it's time. You got to start living by the Lord. That's just my opinion, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do. I'll probably do 2 videos tomorrow. I'm going to do Folding Hunter Friday because I got 3 that I want to share with y'all. Cleanups, and then I'll have probably later in the day. I'll probably film one overnight and release it in the morning, and then I'll have another one tomorrow afternoon on the Rough Rider box, the traveling box number 2, so I can go ahead and get that back in the mail and get it moving back to the next person that gets it. I've already decided what I'm going to do with the box. You know, there are several options that I can do with that box, and I believe I may exercise one of those options. I really hadn't decided yet. Okay, everybody needs to know that you need to keep a Band-Aid handy. Okay? You also need to understand that Jesus Christ is Lord in my life, and always keep a pocket knife in your pocket, because that's rule number 9. Y'all have a wonderful day.